Hello there.
The fact that you are traveling with that cavalier ruffian is already ominous. But I had once done so as well, so I will give you the benefit of the doubt.
I just want to know his backstory, because no one seems to like him and no one seems to trust him. Solus, right? Do you always roam Apocrypha like this?
I am tasked with retrieving particular tomes of knowledge. Do not question the will of my master.
You made that turret, right? Pretty ingenious, also pretty deadly. I've had unusually realistic dreams after seeing the Banished Mage. Any advice?
I am not familiar with this term.
Mage? Dream? Which one? Banished? You're the one living in Apocrypha. You should know Banished pretty well. A shadowy figure in cloak and mask. He broke out of the seal in the Dead City.
The truth about our library is that our priority is not the folklore of plebeians, but you are saying this tale holds currency. I have read of otherworldly beings who tether themselves to the minds of mortals. Granted, they are not as powerful in this world as they are in their own. Not unless they create a nexus, a bridge between the two.
I've also had premonitions of sorts. That's how I got to Silverhorn Valley in the first place.
The mental anchoring requires a presence in this world. One does not simply dream such things. Perhaps the divine are at work. I cannot say.
The divine have a sick sense of humor then. What are these dragon books that everyone speaks of? It's been like 2 people, but still, I'd like some more information.
To the uninitiated, they are mere folklore. But to us, they are obfuscations of written power. And more importantly, they are not yet in this library.
It was a real winding way to get here. It was quite annoying. Honestly, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was when I went back and looked at the footage. I was like, oh, okay. It was like half an hour or so. For some reason, it just felt longer than that.
Working as intended. I am rather surprised you pulled it off.
Yeah, you made the turret, didn't you? The contraptions were easy. I liked the teleportation. I'd like to do more of that.
Nonsense. I designed them myself. But you think yourself more tenacious than the average explorer. Perhaps you are willing to unravel a more perplexing mystery.
Oh. What for?
There is one region not far from here that holds a great treasure. Alas, it is enclosed in a more circuitous passage, as it were.
More circuitous? I'll pass. We have more important things to do. I'm hoping that I can come back to it later, but I wouldn't want to do that now. No, I'd rather move along with the story and be able to go back and do that again later.
A pity. Then I will see you up ahead.
The way I see it, if we're going to see Solus again later, he would still be able to offer us that later on, right? I was just checking to see if there was anything over here, because I was just looking down that way. I was looking over there when he was talking to me, so I wasn't sure if there'd be anything of note.
Yes?
Okay, nothing new from you, so let's go on through. Can I go back in? So I can't go back through the book? I'm wondering... Yeah, I'm wondering if that means I just completely lost out on ever being able to do that, I guess, optional dungeon? I guess we'll see.
We're supposed to meet him somewhere outside of Silvermorn.
Good to see you again,
That's
Emma.
it? That's the whole plan?
Yeah.
Work with me here. He knows how to get the second book. Let's take this one step at a time.
Emma,
You're
welcome
not a
to my
miner,
world.
are you?
What gave it away?
He looks a little old to be
Never
one.
mind that. Who are you? Who do you work for?
People with heavy pockets. It doesn't really matter, darling. Hey, we may even be on the same side.
What's that supposed to mean?
What do you mean, was that supposed to
Don't
mean?
worry about it. If you want to stay behind, be my guest. It doesn't make a difference to me.
We might be on the same
So
side.
you
What's that
disguised yourself
supposed
as
to
a
mean?
miner. For what?
Gathering information about the artifact. Nothing more.
I assume that means you intend to take it for yourself.
Well, it's not for me. It's for my employers.
Oh, why did we go down this way?
Rest assured,
What?
I'm only helping
Little
you to stop that
dead end.
mage from getting the second book.
Duly noted.
Where did he go? What, why did we go down that way? There was nothing there. I guess, realistically speaking, it would make sense of like, oh, he doesn't know where we're going. He doesn't know the exit, but it's still kind of funny that we had that little, like,
I'll meet you at
fake
Duskmoon
out.
Fort. Make sure to prepare. You won't come back from this journey in a long time. If you survive.
Okay, there's our warning. Oh. Okay. Well, there's our warning to prepare to get ready. What did that say? Legends of Jotunheim? Not Jotunheim with a J, Jotunheim with an I. Okay.
Yes? What a menace! I've never met such a greedy Argonian. I suppose I haven't lived long enough.
I think you're a little racist. Honestly,
got
I
one.
think that's just part of it here. I think you might be slightly racist. Like, granted, he was shady, but you thought he was shady from the get-go, and frankly, I had no reason to think he was shady at first. These levitating, floating skeevers, though, are freaking me out a little bit. So yeah, we've been warned. Ooh, God. Are you gonna drop? Oh, there she goes. Alright. We are gonna drop down there.
Yes?
I was hoping we could talk. Was hoping we could powwow, but no. No powwow. So yeah, we should prepare. We should kinda do a little bit of preparation before we meet up with him. This'll give me a chance to go back to Silvermorn City to deal with the bandit leader, see if I get any reward from that, and also to finally see if I can go back to Skyrim at all. Now, where are we? Oh, we're right by... Is that going to be the fortress we need to go to? Oh, wait, no. Because Duskmoon Fort is where we already came from. Sorry. I'm mixing up some locations. We need to go back to Duskmoon Fort to rendezvous with Emma and Vizier. I'm just wondering what this fort is right here. Because anytime you get to a new world mod, maybe it's just me, but anytime I get to a new world mod, one thing you have to wonder is how many, like, of locations are story-based, or if they are going to be for side quests. Because every mod out there, every designer handles it differently. Some mods, every location serves a purpose for the main story. Other ones, not so much. Oh, wait, so this is the other entrance into the Citadel, then. Yeah, because we went through, like, the underway of the Citadel, so this is then the main Citadel itself. That's kind of nice. I like that. It's a good way to handle it. Design-wise, it makes sense that, yeah, we would have this bigger entrance to it. We'll see if we have to come back here for something else, but for right now, once again, back to Silvermorn City, deal with the bandit leaders, and maybe, hopefully, find a forge. Oh, so they're, like, in buildings in the city itself. I wasn't sure how many buildings would be accessible here. Bandits?
Now,
Oh,
ain't
ooh,
this a
you're not wearing a shirt.
Weren't expecting that.
You should have worn a shirt. Probably would have helped. Might have saved you at least a little bit. And I will take a quick look around as well. You still have a marker on you, even though you're very, very dead. The mod did just get another update recently. It did just get another patch recently. Both the mod and the Krein Fix mod that I had installed and that I was using, both have received updates, and I do believe that the Krein SE Fix that I have, that I am using, I think that is version dependent, so if you are updating anything, just make sure that you're on the same version numbers. But I've got everything installed. I've got everything set. And really, the only bug I had run into before was not being able to stand up when getting to the Unworld.
Mead. Kill him to get some beer every now and then. Stupid bees.
Where are you? I don't think I'm hearing you through the door. That's not how this works.
Did you hear something?
No, I didn't hear anything. Mainly that's just on account of me having terrible hearing. It's a good thing enemies don't really sneak all that much in Skyrim, because if they did, I would just be so oblivious. And I would get assassinated all the time. I feel like there should be a forge in here. It's an old barrack. Having a forge in here would be good. Oop. And that's a dead lady. Sorry I couldn't save you in time, but I didn't know there was anyone still here. Oh. Hello?
Yes?
I'm sorry to interrupt you. I'm sorry to interrupt your little, writing session. You weren't very concerned with me breaking in and killing all your friends, it would seem. No forge. Alright, I'll go outside and hope that I can find one.
Someone had to die.
I hope there's something along the quest line that would let us
Never should have come.
repopulate Silverhorn City. I think it's a cool looking city. I do like the layout and the design.
That's your best.
I think it would benefit from being repopulated. I know they keep on calling it City of the Dead, but I feel like that would make for a good plot point, having a way to repopulate it, having a way to bring it back to life, and that is a floating door that leads to a magic abandoned house. Okay. Alright. If I don't find a forge here, then I feel like there has to be a forge back at Fort Duskmoon. The main thing would just be making sure I don't meet up with Emma until I'm ready to continue that. It's very much a thing of... I mean, I don't need to tell you guys that... that Winterhold was a little underwhelming as a city, but seeing the Silvermorn City in ruin, this is very much what I would have liked to see from, you know, Winterhold when Skyrim first came out. I think this is a very good kind of representation of like, oh, this is a destroyed city and how a destroyed city could look. I stepped on a fire rune. Yeah, I think my best bet now is probably just heading back to Fort Duskmoon and hoping that I find a forge there.
You're back. I assume that means the deed is done?
Yes, it does. All the bandit chiefs are dead, as requested.
Let's see. Here we are. Now maybe you won't have to crawl through those old dungeons so much.
Hey, I do it as a living. That's it then? Since I'm doing this, I want the supplies to get the job done. Can I ask for the supplies again?
Done.
Oh.
Here's a key to the storage
Okay.
room on the second floor.
I can.
Need something?
This better be worth my time.
Wait, so that's it then?
Not quite. I'm not convinced this was a spontaneous attack. I want you to talk to the miners, see if they know anything.
Ooh. If nobody's talking, I doubt they know anything.
On the contrary, that means someone knows something. If you need to rough them up a bit, be my guest. Just keep it behind closed doors.
Is that legal?
Look around, hun.
Don't hun me.
There's nothing but rocks and snow. Their work contract is just a piece of paper. I'm here to make things happen.
This is why they need a union.
Later.
You have a
Need
forge
something?
around here? 'Cause I need one.
Hey there.
Oh.
I've got a favour to ask of you.
Oh. What is it?
Workers been having problems in the North Mine. All of them are spooked. Don't want to go back in. I took a look myself, but nothing seems off.
Mm-hmm.
Only checked the entrance, though. I could use your help to sweep the whole mine.
Yeah, I can help.
I was hoping you'd say that. Meet me just north of the courtyard.
I was still just looking for a forge. Oh god, Emma, who did you kill and, well, strip naked? I want to get past you without talking to you. We do have a workbench. Oh, just a workbench. I was hoping there was going to be something hiding behind there. Emma, I'm not here for you. Okay, good. She didn't try and grab me and talk to me. Well, I'm getting more side quests now, which I like to see, which I'm happy to see. Alright, we got a smelter. We have wood chopping blocks. Oh, hello.
Unless you're here for work, I got no business with you.
Well, you have a name, so I wanted to see if you had anything to say. Can't get a job done by yourself? I'll talk to you later. Just because there's only so many quests I should take at once. Animal collar, camping supplies. Oh, so do I not have... Oh, here we go. Yep, so I see some of the stuff that I can make with the rune tokens now. I have 4 in total. So Blade of Acumen, Claymore of the Dark Paladin, the Corrupted World Splitter. I'm getting a very almost like World of Warcraft type design from some of these weapons, which I realize it's not exclusive to World of Warcraft, but it just gives me that sort of, I guess you could say, almost slightly older fantasy vibe, more classic fantasy game vibe, I guess would be the best term for it. Okay, with void tokens, which I have 3 of, I can make the Dark Paladin armor. Interesting. Oh, okay. I can also make the Dragon Priest mask of Kolasvul, the Dragon Priest that I fought before going into the Unworld. Very, very nice. Yeah, I was hoping to find that crossbow. It was like a poison crossbow that I saw on one of the loading screens, but I haven't seen it. So maybe it's not craftable from this. Maybe it's not something that you can craft from the tokens. Which, right now, I can't craft any of the stuff anyway, just because I don't have the other materials needed. But before I completely forget, I want to see if I can get back to Skyrim. So back to the Howling Gorge, and... oh god, where did I come from? Right here? Please tell me I can go back. Yes, I can. There is no fast travel marker for here, though. That is just, you know, that's a very small quality of life thing that I think would be very beneficial. I'm just trying to mark it, but unfortunately, because it's locking onto me, I can't mark it. There we go. Alright, that'll have to be close enough. Gonna get some supplies, which I just can't easily find in the valley, and then I'll come back and we'll go figure out what's going on with the miners and possibly punch them in the face as well. So yeah, let's start with interrogating the miners, and then we'll go meet Fengir at the mine. So we're gonna beat up the miners, we're gonna tell them to tell us everything they know, and then we'll help them afterwards. Maybe I should do it in the reverse. I doubt it matters, though. Oh, so this is where the mine is. The mine is right next to the fort. That's pretty convenient. But there's also the second mine. This is the north mine, because that's where we're going to help the Fengir.
What do you... Yes?
This is a pretty significant mine. That looks pretty cool. I think I did read something about there being a minecart in the mod. I love minecarts. I love anything that's, like, similar to a train.
Pardon me, lass, but may I say, you're a looker.
You may not. Let's not do that. I have questions.
Course you do, for a stallion like myself.
We want to know who started the raid.
Think our lot's got the crown to pull something like that off? Give me a break.
Well, one of you did. Maybe Ren will have you all flogged for good measure.
I swear by Akatos, I heard nothing of it. All I remember's Argonians saying we'd not be here much longer. He left quick as a mouse the day of.
Oh, the Argonian?
I don't know. They all look the same to me. Of course, I only remember us having one.
New meat, eh? Right then, get a pickaxe from the lizard and get to work on the rock down the line. Go on.
Wait, so there's another Argonian then? Because we know that, our friend, we know that the one we're with was just posing as a miner after the fact. I don't think he was ever working here as a miner, technically.
Oh, you don't look the part for a miner, I see. Tell you what, mate. Buy me a drink, you'll have my attention for a minute.
Do I have any drinks on me? Well, here, you take the gold, then you buy a drink.
So, what's this about questions then?
I was just gonna give him a drink while he was working. That's a great idea while you're swinging a pickaxe. We just want to know who started the raid.
I figured your lot already knew. If you don't know anything, I've got no clue.
Anything suspicious happen right before the raid?
Can't say for sure. Back to work. Thanks for the tip, eh?
Worst 5 gold I ever spent. I know it already told me I can go back to Ren. I'm just being thorough. Hey, there you are.
I'm not the one you're looking for.
Oh, is that so? How are you so sure?
Well, for starters, you look important. And look at me. I'm obviously not.
Oh.
Yes?
I heard the tale of the banished mage. Do you know anything about this?
Sorry, not really. Sounds like you should talk to somebody from the village in the valley. We miners are just here for work and a decent meal.
Well, he's...
Leave me alone.
He's an Argonian.
Yes?
Okay. Oh. He's dead. That man is very dead. Okay, well, in that case, I'm gonna head back to Ren. Because it seems like I did what I needed to. I didn't even have to punch anyone. I didn't have to beat up a single person. Man, she got my hopes up. Look at you trying to intimidate people by standing on a chair, and then he immediately sits on you.
Mm-hmm.
I've been told that an Argonian miner mentioned plans of an attack.
Do we have an Argonian miner?
Bah! I don't keep track of the common rabble. I'm sure one or two slithered their way onto the minor cart somewhere.
They're few and far between. How could you miss them?
Did you not hear me, woman? Have one of your men summon him. Last time I set foot in there, I could hear the skeevers nesting. Ugh.
Fetch me every Argonian miner immediately.
I was told they only had the one. I was told there was just the one, and he said he wasn't important. Because once again, Vizier, it's now been made clear that he wasn't a miner, he was just posing as one. So, I don't think it's him. Unless he was really playing the long con of... He's playing both sides to see who gets to the Dragon Book first, but... It's hard to say.
Need something?
Hey, why don't you come with me? Let's get a drink.
Is there something wrong?
No. No, we were just told to escort you. It's, for a party. Your birthday is today.
Okay. For what?
Birthday party. An investigation, we can talk about it later.
I don't know what you people want with me. I'm always in the trenches. I mind my own business.
Well, you know, we'll see to that. We'll see if that's true. It's very possible that the miner who was hitting on me was just lying and, you know, blamed the Argonian and made him the fall guy. He's going in a little bit of a circle. I actually don't know where he's going.
Something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure where he's going, because he's not going to Ren. He is running away from Ren. I was able to talk to him for a split second, but he is just booking it right now. Unless Ren is somewhere else, unless we're meeting her somewhere else, but I have no clue where he's going right now. Oh my god. Emma, I'll be back. I think this man's pathing is a little busted. Where are you going? What are you doing?
Need something?
Why did you come here? Why are you here anyway?
That's not a fun story.
Is that right? No worries, I won't tell anyone.
I haven't been the luckiest bastard, that's for sure. I worked at a warehouse in Stormhold. Well, long story short, I was clumsy. One day I was working the planks when I tripped over a barrel of oil. The poor guy below me. Well, when I looked, he wasn't moving. The supervisor accused me of murder. Sure, I had friends that said it was an accident. But instead of waiting for a trial, I decided to run.
Why did you run?
I don't know if I'm terrified of death, but I don't want to die at the bidding of tyranny. Leave me alone.
I'm supposed to escort you?
What can I do for you?
And you're not being escortable. Oh. So I guess there is some conflict with the order in which you do these quests? Yeah. So I guess we're gonna help Fengir first, because the Argonian just ran right here rather than going to Ren. And here I was thinking that these two quests about the miners would not intersect or cause issues being done out of order, which I wouldn't know what the order would have been, but alas, here we are with that not working properly. Follow Fengir. Fengir?
What do you want?
Go. Get. Lead.
This mine's not like Duskmoon back in the valley.
Oh, here we go.
The ice is quite fragile. Watch your step.
Alright.
Wisps? Don't know how they got here. They don't appear out of nowhere. Not in my time, at least.
You've fought a lot of wisps, then? I don't know, I feel like they just kind of appear sometimes, or rather they appear because there's a wisp mother nearby, and they just kind of appear. They just kind of do whatever they want, you know? They're also, like, not entirely hostile. Like, this one's marked as hostile, the others weren't.
That's it, I suppose. Figured it'd be something much worse than this.
That was easy. And I just had a rune token put in my pocket.
Maybe the cold's getting to my head.
I do see a journal here.
You're free to stay down here as you'd like, but I'm heading home. The cold's got a real bite to it down here.
I would like to know if the miner's gonna go back now. Why was he even here in the first place? Why did he come here in the first place? Like, what did he add to this at all? Please go. Please leave. Please go back to Ren. Alright, I'll catch up with you in a second. Because it also sounded like there was something down at the bottom. I did see something down here. Yeah, that's ominous. That's suspicious. I'll come back for you. Maybe. Okay. The book, the Tattered Journal, mentions, something about a dragon being able to strike the etched stone correctly. Is this gonna be another one of the... like, oh, shout at it to unlock it, shout at it to do something with it? I'll try Foos first, just because that's the one that we used for the other dragon wall, the other dragon door.
Foos!
Okay, that didn't do anything. When it says strike, it doesn't mean, like, hit it? Oh. Yes. Yes, it does, and... I don't know why I imagined that this was gonna open, that was going to crumble. I can strike it multiple times. I don't know if I'm supposed to strike it with something in particular.
Foos, Roda!
Yeah, shouting doesn't do anything. And I tried light attacks, heavy attacks. I feel like there is something to it, but I might just need to come back later. I might not know the exact thing to strike it with yet, but good to know. Good to know.